Right. Ken, tell them about our special podcast today.
Hey, I'm really excited. Before we get into today's episode, we had a special guest on here that I don't want to ruin too much, but he has a really cool product that we alluded to last episode, and we finally got him here.
Ken and I both got to sample something. It was very good. We're excited about it.
Really cool. And stay tuned to figure out how you guys can get 15% off.
15%. Yeah,
15% off.
We were trying to do. We said, hey, 5,
Yep.
10%, and he wanted to make sure you guys got
like
15.
15%. So there will be a link in the episode description how you can get it, and mention that you heard on Joking Around podcast.
That's all you got to do,
That's
right?
all you got to do.
That's all you got to do.
Do it.
Yep. I guess
do it.
And take the 15% and put
why aren't you doing it right now?
into something else.
It's so inexpensive.
I just did it. Boop, boop. I got it.
You got more?
I got more.
Well, I just did 2 more.
I
did even more.
Super cool, though.
I did some more than you.
No. I do the most every time.
No, I did it more. Well, welcome back to another edition of Joking Around.
Yeah.
I got my brother Joe with me
so
today.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Ken.
And together we're joking around.
Yeah. So, Joe, I met somebody at a networking event because, as we talked about last time,
Yes.
I'm officially open for business here at Key Element Studios, and Tech After 5 is a really cool networking event for IT professionals. So, it's run by Phil Yanov. He's a really cool guy. He actually just put out a Greenville, South Carolina video thing, put a video out on him about his Tech After 5. He's been here since like 1980. Really, really cool guy, and he just enjoys connecting people or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember you talking about this. Very exciting.
Right.
Very cool.
So we met somebody that we're going to interview today here, and that's doesn't really have much to do with tech, but I believe you me, it has to do with everything. So I want you guys to stay tuned.
Oh man, this is cool.
We get into this. All right, to my right.
To your right
is I'm going to introduce you.
Or across from me.
We just met. Just the first time Joe has met this gentleman here. Like I said, I got to meet him at Tech After 5, and we kind of hit it off. He had a really interesting idea that we're going to talk about today. So everyone say hello to Mr. Don Lee.
Yes. Hello, Don Lee.
Hello,
sir.
Joe. Hello, Ken.
Yeah. This is so cool. He was just very open. I was talking to these other gentlemen. They're talking about servers and all this stuff. He said, and he came over. He's like, "Hey, do you guys like coffee?"
Wait a minute.
Okay.
What?
All right.
Okay.
So he has developed an interesting product here that I just was like really captivated by, and I wanted to have him on to share it.
Yes. So we tamped down he gave us both a gift, Ken.
He did, and
gave us both a gift.
We're gonna take pictures and show everybody on the Facebook page and all that stuff, and share this with everybody because I think it's pretty cool. And we're gonna try some live here during the recording.
Oh, good idea.
Yep,
I like that.
So, Mr. Lee,
here he is.
How can you tell us what I have in my hand right here?
Yeah, Ken, call me Don.
I'll call you Don?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It's a sign of respect. As I'm getting it, it's not.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. So, Coffee Candy is a new product that I've developed, or my startup company developed. And we believe that it could bring convenience to a lot of people. For instance, when you are on the road, driving long distance, you need caffeine to keep you alert behind the wheels.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've done that.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. And in the meantime, you really don't want to have the urge to go to the bathroom. You don't know where the next stop will be.
Yep, been there.
Yeah, exactly. So this coffee candy would be so handy for you, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and then think about truck drivers, right? These guys working so hard, they're behind wheels like over 8-9 hours a day, right? Day in, day out. They need caffeine to keep them alert, right? Sharp, right?
Yep.
And you don't want them to have this urge, oh man, I need to stop the truck in the middle of the road, okay?
Yeah.
This thing, coffee, candy is going to help them.
It
So
says yummy, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna try it here in a little bit.
We will. Yeah.
We are gonna taste it. I want to backtrack a little bit. So tell me a little bit about your idea and your history and going into this. Just where the idea came from.
Right. Ken, this is exactly what happened to me late last year when I was on the road traveling across multiple states. And as you know, I'm a big coffee drinker, and also I really need something to keep myself alert when I drive for long hours, right? And then, so what I could do, I would keep on drinking coffee, and then I keep on feeling like, man, I need to pee.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me if the pee,
that's
that
okay.
word is kind of
fine.
casual.
You're
but,
okay, yeah.
But to be more formal, like you have, to go to the bathroom.
Right.
But then the thing is, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I really don't know where the next stop will be. So that's a huge hassle. And it's really bad for the bladders as well because you have to hold it back. That's unhealthy. So then I'm thinking like, okay, if there's something I could do that would give me caffeine that I need, in the meantime, you don't have to pee.
Yeah.
So
This is really okay. So this was actually from experience. This has been born
exactly
into what your idea has now become.
Exactly.
Yep. That's the best kind.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then I began to experiment to see if that's doable, right? So I began to get different ingredients and began to make something edible without much water in it.
Yeah.
And it seemed to work. And then I realized if I can protect this idea, it would be so much better. So I did a lot of research with USPTO, United States Post, PTO, P for patent, and the trade office.
Trade office. Yep.
I did extensive search over like 6,000 entries with keywords. None were like what I had in mind. So I filed provisional patent for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So now it's yours.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Right.
Sorry, Joe, you can't. It's not yours anymore.
Wait a minute. What? I thought we were gonna take this idea.
No, he's already past that point.
So,
okay.
So have you had any experience ever doing anything like this before?
Well, good question. So right. Although I don't have food science background, but I'm a quick learner. So I started pick up very quickly, learn from experts, meet with food science professors, things like that.
Oh,
okay,
Cool.
And I learned fast, honest. All right.
I learned fast.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So then fast forward, right? I've developed this edible coffee, but it was baked. And as you know, baked stuff cannot last forever.
okay.
It can last probably for 1 week or 2 weeks, right? That's about it.
Oh, so that was the first round one of
Round
it.
one, exactly.
Okay, all right, and it was baked.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't last long
You didn't
enough.
get baked. It was baked.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Totally. That's a totally separate industry.
Okay.
We're not talking about that. Okay, all right.
Okay. So right. So then I realized something need to be done about that, right? In order to make this product to have long shelf life, so that it can be distributed, across board to everywhere, even vending machines, right? So that was a question I began to ponder over about 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And then it kind of hit on me. You dawned on me that I can turn it into candy. Or candy, you don't really bake it. Okay, you make it differently. And sure life wise, it can be forever. I mean, like 9 months or even a year.
Wow, yeah.
Okay,
Look
and
at that. No way.
yeah, and I cannot simply claim that this, coffee candy would be good for 9 months or even a year.
Right.
I cannot make that claim. I need science. I need
Right.
authority to back me up.
Yep.
So what I did is I went to Clemson University to talk to their lab, and they did lab testing for me to prove that this is the parameters like AW for water content
Yep.
and pH for atmosphere influence, stuff like that.
Right.
Yes.
All the parameters are good, which means that this stuff can last for 9 months or even longer.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
I don't think it
love-
would last that long because people would eat it.
I want you to eat it fast. Yes, exactly. I'm totally with you.
Yeah.
I'm totally with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us a little more about yourself. That's not something I did get to talk to you about. Where are you from? I want to be polite, but you're not a young fella here.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like this is something you've done for our audio
How
listeners.
dare you? How dare you? Ken?
I want to be respectful again, but
yeah. Good question.
but this is something you've done later in life as
right,
opposed to right off the bat.
Right. So earlier, I worked in the software industry for over 20 years as a software professional, web application developer, and last few years get into API. For the software term, API stands for like application programming interface, which is kind of fancy term of like making different software that work together.
What?
Yeah.
That's really
And-
cool.
Yeah.
And I also venture into artificial intelligence, but I only pick up one branch of artificial intelligence, which is called NLP, Natural Language Processing, which is very powerful. You let the machine to read an article, and it will understand. It will understand the content of the article for you, as
have
if
a-
you are reading the article.
I do have a
Wait a
question.
minute. Wait a minute.
Yes.
We got questions.
That's
I have
very
a-
powerful.
I have
Very
a
powerful.
question.
Yeah,
Have you heard of Skynet
heard of that. Yeah, a long time ago.
from the Terminator movies?
yeah, a long time
The
ago.
Rise of the Robots? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
All right, continue.
Right. So
So this is the doom of all mankind that you've created.
well.
I'm just kidding.
yeah. So anyway, back to the.
That's really cool.
Yeah, back to the NLP. NLP is very powerful, right? So I had some expertise in NLP as well. That's very powerful. Okay, and a third area of software I got into is called blockchain, like
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yep. Blockchain technology.
Yeah. And the Bitcoin is based on blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is beautiful, powerful. The reason for that is this. We have so much data. And you don't know what data to believe, to trust in,
That's right. Yep.
right? Blockchain allow the data to be immutable, which means like once you enter this thing, it cannot be changed.
That's right, because it's verified by all the nodes and everybody that's mining or whatever. So
Yeah. So with blockchain, when the records are recorded, it has like a log. It has a mechanism which will not allow anyone else to be able to change it.
right.
Okay. So blockchain technology is very powerful, and I got into that as well. And actually, I wrote some articles, and people even buy articles from me. Quite a lot of people. I publish an article of how to do this to build an application based on blockchain technology. And actually, I saw that quite a lot of people. I published this information on Medium, and people know. They say, "Hey, send me this material." Well, you have to do this. So I saw quite a few.
Very cool.
Yeah. I help people how to use blockchain to build applications. So people can run application on the blockchain.
Did you do anything with NFTs?
No, I didn't. NFT is a little bit more recent, but by that time, this baby came out. So
The coffee candy.
Yes, yes, I totally shift my focus on this thing.
Yep.
This is totally my baby. this is my invention, my creation. Versus Baochun Taizhou, you could have so many different people working on that same technology, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So there was nothing unique about me versus this guy.
Oh, very cool.
I
Yeah.
understand that. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I think if anything, you're like the face of this now for me. Whoa. Are we getting a little?
I'm opening.
What was
mine.
it? ASMR? Are we doing an
Not
ASMR
again.
experience?
I
Wait,
need
I
to
want to do this with you.
Okay.
Wait, may I take a photo of this packaging? Is that okay? with you?
Absolutely. Please do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
I just want to before I open it,
Okay.
I want to show that I had
I
the
know.
first copy.
Ooh.
Smells good, right?
You got it.
All right,
Okay.
tell me, Ken. Yeah,
Smell.
tell me. All
I'm
right.
smelling this. Okay.
I'm
So
doing
I'm
this with you.
opening this
Okay.
up.
Listen, wait.
Okay. Joe's is
Yeah,
open now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm okay.
Oh, it smells really good. Okay,
Yeah.
so I think I told you this at
I'm gonna
Tech
give you
After
honest
5.
opinion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you honest opinion.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Here we go.
My wife is a huge coffee connoisseur.
Your wife would love it as
So
well.
I'm gonna save one of these for her to try.
I
when
am
we get
not
back.
lying. That actually is very like refreshing.
Oh, these are bigger than I thought.
Yeah, or give it a try.
So
my
this
friend.
one is it's about the size of a $50. Would you say, Joe?
Yeah.
Individually wrapped.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
say about
we're
$50.
gonna try it.
It's a little thicker too. It's
It is. It's like
not
a thick
thin
coin.
disc.
Yeah.
It's oh my goodness. Now, would you pop the whole thing in your mouth or
Yeah,
just take
yeah.
a bite or?
Don't bite.
Don't
Just
bite.
Put
Just
it
pop
in
it?
your
Okay.
mouth.
Hold it in your
pop
mouth.
pop-
You ready?
Yeah, put it in your mouth.
Here, bottoms up.
Here we go,
Dink.
Tink.
Yeah.
Whoa. But now my mouth is gonna be full for a long
We're gonna be
time.
like, blah, 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 blah. Dude, that's phenomenal.
It's thick. I think I would take this as like 3 or 4 bites. So it's dark chocolate.
It has dark chocolate. Oh, yes. You do you like chocolate?
I love this.
Awesome. Awesome.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
So I'm looking at the ingredients here.
Yeah.
There's brown sugar in it,
Yeah.
dark chocolate,
Yeah.
Dude,
vanilla, little sea
almost,
salt.
It almost has like, I feel like Christmas is happening in my mouth.
Ah, cool. I love that,
I'm
Joe.
serious.
Yeah.
It's like little elves made a gingerbread house and like
Okay.
fed me like Santa miracles.
Ah,
Like
cool.
this?
Exactly.
Ah, cool. So cool. It's cool. Great.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. I've been sucking on this for a while. This is very cool.
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
About 10 to 12 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Normal
so
speed.
So
Normal speed.
I'm going fast here.
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is
So-
a half a cup?
Yeah. Can I have a cup?
Half a cup. Okay.
And
Yeah.
each one has 2 in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. So I'm gonna save the other one. So 2 servings. Yeah, it says it right in the front. 2
Yeah.
servings equals 1 cup of coffee.
Right. I have 2 more here.
Wow.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Like I was afraid that there'd be, you know how it's like you put something together and it makes it a little better, if you will, and you're like, oh, it's kind of a little bit better, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Something that you're like, well, say a protein shake, right? And they're like, oh, it's the chocolate protein shake.
Yeah, it tastes just
And
like
it
cake.
tastes just like cake, and
you're
you
like,
drink it, and you're
"No."
like, no. But this is candy, man.
How
Like,
long did it take you to kind of perfect the taste?
A good question. It's like a couple months.
Just a couple
Really?
months.
Yeah.
And I mean, without giving away any secrets, if you will.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not asking
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that, but like,
Yeah.
so I envision you like in your kitchen, just like
Yeah.
messing with different ingredients and
Right,
starting to
right,
try
right,
things.
right.
Or what was that process kind of like?
Well, because I coming from software programming background, right? So I want to do things very procedurally with the process, and so I always have a checklist. What need to happen first, right? For sanitary reasons, food gloves are must, right? Always. Actually, I change food gloves several
Yep,
times
yep,
in the
yep.
process. Wow. And the atmosphere, you want the atmosphere to smell really good. So usually I want to burn some like cinnamon first, so the atmosphere smells good as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's like an artist right there, man.
Yeah, something had to happen. I'm kind of going in my own realm here. So I'm like,
You just keep talking. We're gonna enjoy this.
yeah, if you said this takes 10 to 12 minutes, I'm almost done with mine
Yeah.
because I'm just inhaling it.
Yeah.
So I would describe the flavor as very heavily chocolate. and with a kind of dark coffee undertone to it.
Yep.
And that's why I was curious before why you would call it candy.
Yeah.
It is candy.
Yeah.
It's not, because I think the first thing I said to him at the networking event was, I was like, "Oh, you mean like coffee beans, like chocolate covered coffee beans?" He's
it's
like,
like,
no.
no.
This is completely separate. It's a unique flavor. It's a unique presentation.
Yeah.
It's actually very big too. I was thinking again, like the
Yeah.
coffee bean, chocolate covered coffee bean thing.
Yeah.
But
Which I'm happy about.
I really
I mean,
like
it's a
it.
bit to get into.
It's like a big, thick taffy kind of texture.
But if you're driving, like you said, right?
Man.
I mean, you wouldn't want to be like, pop it and you're done, and then the enjoyment's gone. That's part of the fun
Gives
of
you-
coffee anyway.
Yep.
So you get to like experience it for a while. That's the beauty of it. That's how it should be, right?
Right. For another thing, actually, it takes like about 10 to 12 minutes to finish that one piece of candy, right?
I'm finding, I'm also finding different applications for this.
Okay.
So, for instance,
Yeah.
this isn't. What's your age group on this? What you
Oh,
per se? What does it go down to? I thought I saw it.
yeah. Excellent question.
Right.
It's children under 12 are
Ah,
not
I see. It's on the
supposed
back. Yeah.
are not supposed to consume caffeine.
Sure.
Right. Gotcha.
So I have some sort of wording in the bag. It says,
right.
keep away from children under 12.
Under 12. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do that when I purchase, an energy drink or whatever,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Beckham will remind me. I'm like, "Do you want a sip?" He's like, "No, Dad."
He's like, I'm not
I can't
allowed.
have it. I'm like,
Oh,
it's
he's
not.
pretty self-aware.
Yeah. Because
I see it through
yeah,
here.
we want to be responsible, really.
Yeah. I love seeing that Greenville, South Carolina, right there.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
So the
As-
company is COG.
Yeah, I was going to
LLC?
ask you that.
Yeah.
COG.
Yeah, COG. COG stands for Coffee on the Go.
Coffee on the go.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Coffee
Yeah.
on the go is the name of the company. Coffee Candy is the product.
Look.
Yeah.
This even looks like a bean, but it
Yeah.
also has like two parts to it, kind of like the two pieces of candy you get inside. I don't know if that's on purpose, but that's
So Don, I don't know how much
Yeah,
I don't know how you much know about my brother here,
Yeah.
but I kind of kept that. I wanted to keep this as open and as like unknown as possible. I'm really enjoying the interaction here. Joe is an artist.
Okay.
He's a world-renowned artist who actually sings and paints at the same time.
Okay, cool.
Does some halftime
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah.
He's been to Arnold Schwarzenegger's house and,
Okay.
and different things around that too. So he notices things like this.
yeah, the
When you
art,
see the art
design.
and the designs of that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you, Joe.
Yes.
And your friends, if you feel comfortable, introduce this to your friends.
Yeah, Joe, take this to Arnold's house.
There you go.
That'd be awesome. I mean, I'm just kidding. If you feel comfortable.
I will take one and keep one in my bag for 100%.
This is really
and,
cool.
And I'll do my best to
Another one.
get it to somebody.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
just getting more free stuff.
Thank you. You never know.
This, I mean, because I'm a businessman, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty
you're
sure that
very wise.
if you buy this piece, all the better.
Oh, that's the one thing we didn't talk about.
We got to talk about it.
How
We
much?
got to talk about it.
yeah.
This is the
Pricing.
big
Okay.
question, right? How
Okay.
much does it cost?
$42,000.
Well, $2.85.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad for
Cheap.
that.
It's cheaper, much cheaper than where you get from Starbucks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Starbucks
exactly.
costs you $4 for a cup of
Well,
coffee.
the energy drink that I would have gotten would have cost me about $2.60 to $3 for one can.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So, I mean, but why not eat candy instead?
Well, and the other
That
thing
tastes
too
beautiful.
is the other thing too is that this probably, because of the content it being less, I'd have to check it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at
Yeah.
so that's for one piece.
Yeah.
Your content's going to be less if you're eating this as opposed to drinking an entire huge energy drink. And then you're
Right.
going to want to drink water with this, which is better anyways. You should be drinking that anyways with it. If you do drink something with it.
I think,
Okay.
I think what I'm trying to say is it fits in the zone for me of like, I literally could see that on the shelf and be like, that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's going to suit my needs. Obviously, you're talking hydration. That's a different topic or something like that. I mean,
Yeah, that's not the point. Yeah,
right,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
yeah. So where can people buy this?
Good question. We've created a very simple website. I haven't publicized it yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I want to get some local people, local customers first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you sell it anywhere here locally in shops or anything yet?
Not yet. I'm thinking about going into gas stations, convenience stores.
Okay.
When people go, pump some gas for their vehicles, and they may grab something, right? And when they go to the counter, check out if they see this.
Yeah.
Man, this is what's this? Coffee candy. Let me grab one. What's this as well?
So you're wanting to do kind of a
Like ground up,
organic
grassroots.
You want people to taste it first, get into it, and then understand it that way, as opposed to like try to get in on the top level and bringing it down. Is that safe to say?
Top level, you're talking about like organic food for the probably upper middle class people. Yeah, this idea was suggested to me before, but I kind of hesitant on the idea. The reason is because, like truck drivers could really benefit from this guy, right?
Sure.
And most truck drivers are not exactly upper middle class, right? And construction workers really can benefit from this guy, right? So my thinking is that an average person can really benefit. Blue collar workers can benefit from this guy, right? So we can, as long as it will benefit consumers, people in general, we don't have to pick, which way to go. We can go anywhere we want.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, this is really exciting. I appreciate you coming here.
Thank
We've
you.
been trying to get together. Joe's schedule's crazy.
Yeah.
He's been crazy.
Yeah.
He's been busy and all that stuff.
Man.
I'm interested to see where this goes. So you guys check out the Facebook page. We're gonna have pictures of this. We're gonna link just all the information and stuff here as your stuff comes out.
Okay.
Don,
Yeah,
let
we'd
us
love-
know.
Yes.
Let us know. We'd want to be able to direct people towards that.
Okay.
Thank
Great.
you so much for bringing the candy
Yeah.
as well. That's
Super
very
tasty.
cool.
Super good.
Yep. And I think I caught him when we met. I was like, oh, coffee candy. Is like the first thing was like, do you have some? He's like, I'm working on the packaging. And last episode we were talking a little bit about packaging. I didn't
right.
give it away that
That's
we were going to
right.
have
Yeah.
Don on, but like the packaging
Aesthetics.
is everything. And I'd say you did a pretty good job with this.
I love it. I
Thank
think it's
you.
great.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
And I love the smell. I'm going to take this home this evening
Yes.
Okay.
and let my wife
I'm gonna try
it.
too. I while we were talking, I was like, I
Okay.
really wanted to have another one,
Yeah,
Right.
but I'm gonna make sure she gets to try it. I will
Yeah.
keep this one as well,
Okay.
and I'll put this with me. And on my travels,
Okay.
when I see a good spot to do it, I'll spread it around.
Yeah, well,
boy.
I appreciate that. And also, if you guys need more, let me know, because, I mean, this is just $2.85, right?
Yeah.
Nothing. It's nothing, right?
That's
Yeah.
good.
So how do
Yeah.
we? So
Starbucks coffee.
how do we buy it right now?
If you want to buy this one, you can buy it.
I gotta give you some cash.
Yeah.
right now we're making deals.
Yeah.
We're wheeling and dealing right now.
All right, I'm gonna be.
I don't have any
I'm gonna
cash.
give you $20.
Ooh.
Oh, you can give me. Oh, let me see.
I'm gonna give you $20, and then you can give me more candy later.
Are you sure?
Yes, there you go.
Boom. Mike.
I'll bring more. I'll bring more to you. All right.
We'll see. We'll
I'll
see
bring
you
more to
later.
I owe you. I owe you. I owe you in every possible sense.
the actual.
Oh, well, that
Every possible sense.
no problem at all. This has
Thank you
been
so much.
it's been a pleasure, and
yeah, Don.
consider that a little investment.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Oh man, I'm so grateful to you guys. I mean, I really enjoy meeting you both.
Yeah,
And
man,
this is
for sure.
awesome.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Really cool. Well, we're gonna have to talk again.
Yeah.
We're excited to see the journey. And guys, this is a little bit different episode, but I just like I said
Beautiful.
when I met him, I had to bring him on. I know you guys would thoroughly enjoy listening to his
Better try
story,
the coffee.
and I want you guys
Better get it.
to pay attention to this because it just might you might see it in your gas station one day.
Yep, it's gonna
You know?
be big.
You never know.
So Don, about buying your company from you, I was just thinking.
Let's talk later. Thank you. Thank you.